Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, in today's mini contest, I want to presentate about my books, which is the projects that I've been working on since last year when I was in 10th grade. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Musthafa Nugraha, and I'm from 11th grade of TKJ. So, first, I want to introduce you my Cisco book. So here's the cover. How to Sisena. It's one of three books that I've already made. It's about Cisco, which is the Cisco basic configuration, and then switching, and then also routing. So Sisena is the first stage of Cisco, which is the Cisco Certified Network Associate. So uh, this is the first certifications that you need to take for the Cisco vendor. And in this book, uh, in total of 191 pages, it's about um, it's about networking. So this book will explain first about the history of the Cisco systems, by who is it made, and when is it created, and then after that, in this book, we also gonna learn about network fundamental, which is what you need to know when you want to start about networking. Networking, which is LAN, one Ethernet, OSI layer, and then many other fundamental of network. And then also subnetting and the Cisco fundamental. And then there will be labs. The labs is the basic configuration about how you access the Cisco routers and switches, and then also switching, which is covering more likely about VLAN or virtual local area network, and then port security, SVI, STP, ether channel, and many other things that are related to switch. Okay, and then after that, we learn about the HCP, or the dynamic host configuration, dynamic host control protocol, which is one of the protocols that can give IP automatically, and then routing, and then access list, which is access control list, or ACL. We often call it ACL, and then network address translation or NAT, and then tunnel, and then first hop redundancy protocol, and the book is done. And then introduction to network automation. So I've working on this book for around I think about 5 months or 4 months. And then yeah, here is my Cisco book. And then there's also my other two books, which is how to MTCNA and how to MTCRE. So MTCNA is like the CCNA, but it's microtic. So it's covering all of the associate level of microtik. And the MTCNA is microtik certified network associate. And I've made this book for around 2 months, and it's also covering about the MikroTik fundamentals, the history of MikroTik, and then the architecture, and then the type of routers, and then network fundamental, and also labs. And then next onto my this is the second book that I made, how to MTCRA. Is the routing engineer level of MikroTik, so it will mostly covering about routing. So first, in this book, there will be no network fundamental. It only focusing on routing. That will be connected route, and then static route, and then dynamic route. And then there is VLAN and tunnel. So mostly the dynamic route that we are gonna explain in this book is the OSPF, or the Open Shortest Path First, which is one of the dynamic routing protocol that oftenly used in the networking. Uh, in this book, we also covering about details of OSPF and how it works and the areas of OSPF, and then the network type of OSPF, the designated route and the backup designated route. And then after that, we also talking about VLAN in this book, which is the virtual LAN, and then also tunnel, which is basically VPN but for router. So that's it about my books. All of the three books that I met when I was in 10th grade of TKJ in IDN boarding school. It's I don't like making books too much, but it's my syarat kelulusan, so I have no other option than to do these books. But I'm happy that this Entesiana book is being used by other people because when I teaching, I gave to them this book and they also learn from this book. So uh, it's just feel great. So yeah, I think that's it for my IT projects. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.